the desire is great, but sometimes the experience is not as great. You know?
Reg Cox is doing what he does best here at Emory Elementary in Lakewood.
So you don't have to pack them or anything.
I don't have to do anything.
Connecting. It even says it on his resume. City Connector at Lakewood Connects.
Basically, I build bridges between different parts of the community that sometimes don't work together very smoothly. I have a conviction that collaboration is critical for community health.
This meeting, one of dozens of community interactions he leads or takes part in during the course of a typical year, is to figure out how best to keep an emergency supply of food fresh for Emory students and families in need.
There's an amazing spirit in Jefferson County and in Lakewood where there are folks wanting to help out, wanting to help. They realize there are families, there's children with food needs, and it's not as easy as you think to partner those helpers with the school.
I think a unique quality that Reg possesses is his ability to interact with so many different nonprofits, governmental agencies, school districts. It can even be challenging for governmental agencies to be able to connect and work together. And Reg has this unique ability to get in there and bring those different groups together.
And so it's just part of his second nature, and I think people just gravitate to his soul. He has a warmth that I think people feel very comfortable around him, and they can get vulnerable around him, and Reg has the unique talent to just pull things out of folks that they normally won't share.
Cox has partnered with Jeffco Public Schools on an impressive number of projects, including one designed to get more people involved in Jeffco's Strategic Planning Advisory Committee. It helps guide decisions on student and family supports and services. He was at the forefront of a community effort to revitalize the outdoor play space at Foothills Elementary, helping to turn it into a field of dreams. And he was one of the guiding voices in the rebirth of Rose Stein International Elementary.
He was very much invested in that design and the construction, making sure that kids and community had everything that we needed from startup.
He said, Denise, there's so much more that the school needs, that we have to get ready for the kids who are coming in. We need more books on the bookshelves. We need more equipment in the gym. We need X, we need Y, we need Z. And then he goes in his Rolodex in his head and says, who do I know? Who has books? Who has food? Who has warm jackets? Who can help with housing? Who can help with mental health? He just does that, and if he doesn't know the person, he'll go out and find them for you.
He's all about making those first introductions and then blending into the background and letting the people do the work.
Reg Cox is an incredible asset to Jeffco and really the whole state. He's a person that brings people with different viewpoints in our community together, all focused on how can we be a better community for our kids and for our families.
Sometimes I worry that he's going to quit taking my phone calls because whenever I call, I think he knows I might be asking for something, and he has never, ever said no.
To truly understand what drives this community connector, you have to understand what else is on Cox's resume. He's also a pastor and the director of the Lakewood Faith Coalition.
As a Christian, the commandment of Jesus is to love your neighbor as yourself. In my world, in my mind, this is what faith should look like, whether it's coming from any kind of faith community you want to discuss. Compassion for human need is at the root of what moves true faith.
Reg just feels deep to his bones that his work is the right thing to do. There's no questions, there's no doubt, and his faith just really guides him in what he does.
It's the faith community's responsibility to be the impetus, the nucleus of that atom, to build that connection system in a healthy community, whether it's a city or whether it's a neighborhood or whether it's the entire county.
We will be forever in your debt because you have chosen to love and you have chosen to model that love unconditionally.
Reg, I just want to let you know that you and your family are a tremendous blessing to the Lakewood community, to Jefferson County, and really to Colorado as a whole. You lead with great kindness, wisdom, dignity, and I couldn't think of a better person more deserving of this award.